Hey guys, it's me Diana. So I'm outside having a lunch break, and while I'm having my lunch break, I just decided to come to you guys because I want to bring you guys more vlogs, and I'm going to be talking about answering a lot of different emails and trying to give you more of daily vlogs. I don't know how deep into it I'm gonna get to it, but I'm trying to bring you guys more vlogs. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys on some things about one of the videos that I had made about when I sneak home and how I stay on the military base. And I'm going to tell you guys a little bit why. When I go home, I can't see every single person, and I don't like a lot of BS. I don't like my kids around a lot of BS. I don't like a lot of negativity. And sometimes, guys, when you have some friends can be more of family than family members can be. And I want to say that, in a part of my mom's side of the family, there's like a break. And some people call some things in their family like a family curse. But, I have an amazing family. I have an amazing husband. I have amazing kids. And I do love both my mom and my dad's, both of my dad's sides of the family. But it is some family members that some people get on your damn nerves. That's what I'm telling y'all, guys. Some people get on your nerves and you just can't deal with a lot of negativity. And I don't want my kids to see that. So, when you get old or you get older, I want to, show that I'm a responsible adult. I don't need to be with my family. I mean, grown ass people that don't want to do nothing, that just want to sit around on the system, have babies, smoke drugs, club, all this stuff, fight and all that stuff. I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want my kids seeing all that. And so that was not going to be a way of life for me, living on the system and all that stuff. Not wanting to better yourself. You want to cuss out your parents, drink with your parents, smoke with your parents, all this stuff. I don't have time for that. And that just wasn't the life for me that I wanted. So I played softball, and I was very, very good at it. Very good at it. And I played softball, and then I got to the point where I traveled with it and everything. And I came to Atlanta, and I started seeing a different way of life. You know what I'm saying? People doing things, people wanting things, people dressing up and all that stuff. And that's what I wanted, I wanted something better for me. Just living on the system and stuff, I can't do that. I couldn't do that. I didn't want my kids to do that. I didn't want my kids to see that. Well, I didn't have no kids and stuff then. But that wasn't just something that I was going to do, So, and it's still like that, though now. People now wanting to do better, you know what I'm saying? They want to just use people. Everything is just negative. Well, this person did this person did that. It's not positive in the vibe that I get. Now, to go down and see some of my older family members of the church and all that stuff right there, I'm all up and fine for. But when you got some sorry ass people that don't want to do nothing, don't want to get no job, just laying around and all this stuff, and you want people to feel sorry for you, but you don't want to do nothing for yourself. You want people to help you, but you don't want to do nothing for yourself. Always getting over on people, trying to use people and stuff. No. I mean, even when I actually got my first apartment by myself, I was so excited. I got my first apartment by myself. And when you get an apartment, they give you so much time, like a week or so, to get the lights turned over into your name. And I went to go and get a phone on. So that time everybody had landlines, and it was Bell South. Or Southern, it was Southern Bell. And I picked up the phone, because you could plug up the phone and dial the operator, right? I was telling them about getting my phone on. They were like, you already have a phone in your name. I don't have no damn phone in my name. I ain't never had no phone in my name. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I had family members using my damn social security number, had phones and shit in my name. Wasn't the first time. Had a bill that wasn't paid, and they told me before that they can do that, that before they can turn my phone on, I had needed to pay those bills and all this stuff right there. I was furious because I knew exactly where it was and where it come from. And then they were asking me about pressing charges. I said, hell to the yeah, because I'm one of them ones right there. You don't mess with my name and you don't mess with my credit. You don't do any of that with me. I don't care. Friend, family member, whatever. You ain't gonna do me like that. I work too hard. You're not gonna steal my social security number and use that. You know what I'm saying? Get off your lazy ass and work for your own. You done messed up your name. You ain't gonna mess up nobody else. I don't go for that, putting this in your kid's name and all this stuff right there and I don't do that type of stuff. And I don't want to teach that to my kids, that it's okay. It's not okay for you to live in my house when you are 25, 26, 30 and all that stuff, unless I need you there for some physical or some other reason, medical reason. It's not okay for you to be in my house. It's not okay for you to live on the system and not get no job. It's not okay for you to have some man coming laying up in my house when I'm not there, when I'm there, disrespecting me, having all these babies. It's not okay for you to get drunk and just want to smoke out and not want to do anything for yourself or better yourself. That's not okay. That's why I've always told my kids know, my friends know, my family know, I'm not my kid's friend. Not at all. No, I ain't your damn friend. If God wanted me to be your friend, I would have met you. But God wanted me and David to be your parents, so we birthed you. So, therefore, I'm not your friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to show you the ropes so you can get out and then you can go and you can live on your own. Because, no, it's not okay for you to sit at my house. You got to be your own person. And I didn't want my kids seeing that. Like, sometimes my son, he would, go and stay the weekend and stuff down with my brother's kids. Now, my brothers and my sister's kids, perfectly fine. And one thing, about us, my mom's kids, none of us has been to jail and all that stuff. And I've told my kids before, if you go to jail, don't call me. Don't use your one damn phone call or collect call and all that. Don't call me because I'm not coming. Because you ain't have no business getting there. You know what I'm saying? Surround yourself with good and positive people. Never put yourself in a situation where I got to come and help and get you out. You better think about where you going, who you with, and who around you. You need to know that. And then I'm just that type of person. I don't play that. Like, I just found out the other day, my daughter said that she wanted to go out and with one of her friends and all this stuff, and and I'm okay with that. If it's your friends, you're gonna go where you're gonna be at, and then all of a sudden when I talk to you and then you say something, I was at a kickback. What the fuck is a kickback? What is a kickback? Oh, it's like when you hang out and a lot of people get together and they just kick back. Who are the people you were hanging out? I don't know. It's who one of my friends. No. What? No. Do you know what they had? All this stuff. You don't just go and kick back with. I'm just not that type of person. So anyway, a lot of the negativity and stuff like that, I don't like that. I stay on the military base. I don't want to be bothered like that. I'll come out, go see family and stuff like that. I don't want to be bothered like that. It's like, no, I'm not too good. I just know better. That's it. I'm not better than you. I just know better. I'm not going to come and hang. I don't want to hang out with people that's always drinking and smoking and stuff like that. The only thing we have in common is blood. That's the only thing we have in common. That's it. Other than that, this drinking, smoking, partying and all that stuff right there, trying to steal from people, trying to fight people, winding up in situations. That's not me. I want my kids to see no part of that. And then DJ used to always say, I want to go down there. I had fun. You had fun for 2 days on a weekend. You don't know them like that. You don't know them. I don't want you to see what I've seen. I don't want you to see that. And I can say that my kids have done good. And I have met so many friends that are so close to me that's like family, and I just love them to death. Some friends that you can be around that's actually better than family. Better than family, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not, too good to say, things that I have done. I have done some things. I remember one time I got on the system. I'm gonna tell you guys about this one chick. I was on the system. I got one check. I don't know what the system is like though now. And the check for a whole entire month was $235. What can I do with that? $235? What can I can't live like this. No, sir. I don't see how people just sit on the system and then do nothing. And then it's like the people that really, really do need help, they can't get the assistance that they need. It's people that's around here getting 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, over $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? And do they call it food stamps now? I don't even damn know. The card, they get the card. You know what I'm saying? And they sit around and do absolutely nothing. And then say they don't have. What? It's just like, I don't want to see that. And then it's like everywhere you turn, it's just that. You don't want to better yourself. And all of a sudden, you just work to get one paycheck and then you just quit your job. It's okay for you to just stay with your parents and not do nothing. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. And then when you know you sick, you know you are sick, and you have to go and get dialysis, all these things. You got a medical condition and you don't have life insurance. And then people need to take up money to bury you. If this has happened to you more than one single time, if you have came close to death so many times, they have called the family and all this stuff right here. Then it gets to the point where around the 6th, 7th, 8th time, then they say, oh, you need to come see this person again, because they're calling in the family. And you still didn't do it. Having this shit happen to you how many times? Don't call me. Don't call me. You know what I'm saying? You need to get some life insurance, but y'all don't damn care. Y'all don't care. Y'all think that it's okay to live like that. It ain't okay to live like that. It's not okay. It's not okay for a man or a woman to talk to you any kind of way. It's not okay for a man or a woman to use you and abuse you. And it's not okay to depend on a man. Let me tell, I don't depend on no man at all whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I know what I have is a whole, but I also work and make my own. I am not limited to anything. You hear me? I know how to work, take care of me, my kids, and everything. I am a hustler. I am a go-getter. I don't depend on nobody like that. And when I was dating a guy once, his name was Bobby C. Brooks. I'm putting his name out there. And he told me he wanted to talk to me. He said, I need to talk to you about something serious. So I'm like, okay, cool. And he told me he wanted to end our relationship. And I said, okay, why? And he says, there's nothing I can do for you. What you mean? He was like, Diana, you have 2 cars. You have a 3-bedroom apartment. He was like, your apartment is bigger than mine. I have a raggedy car. And he was like, and you work a lot, and I feel less than a man. I was like, and he was like, you see the stuff that you do for me? He said, I just feel as if I can't give you what you need. And then, when some girls or women, some people in a relationship just say, I need love and support. We don't need gifts and shit. All women don't want just gifts and take me out. I don't need all that. David just bought me a saw yesterday. And that was just perfect for me. But I'm always going to work. Oh, this man is fixing to tear this damn parking garage up. He is not going to make it. Hold on for a minute. This guy's not going to make this clearance. Oh, never mind. Somebody else is helping. So, but anyway, we don't always need that. And then, and I was talking to one of my close friends, Tony, about it. And then he was like, Diana, I understand what he's saying. He was like, don't you know how people view you? How people view me? How people view me as in what? And he was like, he said, I was even thinking about the time when you said you saw a diamond necklace and then the next weekend you had went and bought it. I did. It's what I wanted, so I got it for me. I ain't gonna sit there and say, oh, I like this, giving hints. If I want something, I'm gonna go get it. I don't need to depend on a man because I've seen all this stuff and I want it better for myself and I want it more. I I can't depend on nobody. And you know, and it's just that some parts of my family are still, they don't want nothing. Some of these people just don't care. You don't want nothing. And I want better than that. I want my kids to want better than that. I want them to hustle. When I was upset with my kids and one of my girls said to me, Mom, this is coming from you. Ariel was working 2 jobs. I didn't care for it. DJ was working 2 jobs. I did not care for it. And then Kiara wanted to work 2 jobs. And I'm like, no. And then I'm telling them, y'all working 2 jobs, y'all working too much. And then they look at me and say, Mom, this is actually coming from you. As much as you work. And I do, guys. I will work, get off from here. Then you guys know how I am. I am just so busy. And I might get in like 4 hours of sleep. I'm always doing something. I will work. I will hustle. And it's just like, I want my kids to want better. No, you can't just live on the system. It ain't okay to go out and club all night, club through the week. And think that weed is not a drug. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to be around here doing no damn cocaine, all this shit, you know, drinking all these beers, all this stuff. No. And I tell them, when you put down your drink, if you walk away from it, don't go back and drink that shit. You don't know who trying to get you hooked on what, and then they got you. You know, I just don't like negativity. I don't want my kids around it. I don't want to be around it. I don't want to be around it. And like I said, it's not that I'm better than you. It's just I know better. And that's how I have raised my kids. I got away from that. I seen that I can do better for myself. And the very first time that I paid my rent on my own, that did something for me. My mind went into a whirlwind. It was the happiest feeling that I have ever felt. That I didn't have to depend on nobody, that I worked and I hustled. And even though it took all of my money, that $485, I had paid my rent. And I knew I had 30 days that I had to hustle before I get all this stuff up again. And I made it work. But then I started planning. When I wanted this, I needed to save this, not use all my money. And I wanted to show my kids the rope. I have 2 kids that's in their 20s that's out of my house. I have 2 in my house though now. Kiara is 18 and she has 2 years and she needs her own place. And I'm going to show her that she can do it. She works. My kids don't call in to work. They're hustlers, you know, and I'm very proud of them. They don't get in trouble. You cannot go to jail. You can't hang out with all these friends that drink and all this stuff and, you know, drive crazy, want to hang out all at night. What's out there, you know, overnight? And so when I go home, I don't want to be bothered. I don't want nobody coming to me and saying, hey, can I borrow this? Can I have this and that? I don't have it like that. You know what I'm saying? You stay home all day, you sleep, you don't do nothing, and y'all think that it's okay. And then, you know, your parents talk about you, and then when you go to say something to them, then the parent get upset. Don't come to me with the bullshit then. Don't come to me telling me all about what you don't like, what this person ain't doing, this person disrespecting you, and all this stuff right here. And then when somebody say something to them, because you know they can't get me wrong, I'm the cousin and the family member and whatever that they know that I ain't with it. Don't try me like that. You know what I'm saying? Because this is not how I'm keeping myself. Y'all, let me show y'all something. Y'all see this guy right? This is a guy right here, right? He fixing to leave his bike. Y'all see that? He fixing to leave his bike right there. I got my keys. Y'all see that? I'm finna turn off my car. He leaving his bike right there. He don't see me, right? I'm fixing to... I give tickets and stuff out. As soon as he walks, because he knows better. He ain't supposed to park right there. Right? So I'm about to take his bike and lock it up. Then I'm about to call one of my employees because this guy is about to come looking for this bike. See his bike right here? I'm about to take it. So here I am taking his bike. And I'm about to lock it up. This right here is a liability for me. And I'm gonna let him hunt for it. This ticks me off when you talk to these people and talk to these people. And it's interrupting me from talking to y'all, right? So I'm about to lock it behind this door. And then I'm going to watch him look for it. Ugh. Hold on. I gotta put him in, I'm putting y'all in his basket. Okay. So, I just locked it up. He's gonna be looking for this bike. But oh well. So, anyway. Back to what I was telling y'all. Because y'all gonna get to see me talk to this guy though too. If he give my employees a hard time. So, anyway, like I was saying before, it's not okay for people to not want to do better for themselves. That's not okay. So anyway, sorry that it's got my little holder done fail. And I just want my kids to do better, you know. So when I sneak home, I sneak home. I tell some people that I'm coming home, and I sneak home because I can't see everybody anyway. And when they have family reunions and stuff like that, people don't want to pay. They don't even want to pay $5. One time they had it where they was going to pay $5. Nobody wanted to pay the damn $5. I don't want to go down there, you know, to no bull crap. That's not what I want. You know, when I don't want to see family getting drunk, you know, all the time. And I want to see better. And it's just like, no, nobody wants to do better, you know, and it wasn't okay for my kids, you know. It wasn't okay for my kids. That's not okay for my kids. And it's not okay for my kids to see it. And I just get tired of it. You know how, guys, you can find friends that's awesome family and you can love them like family. And some of your own damn family members don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I love them from a distance. And that's how I have to do. I have to love them. It's not that I love them any more or any less. I love them to death. But I have to love them from a distance because I don't want to see that. I want no part of that. I want them to be better. I want them to do better. I want them to want to do better. But until then, I don't want to be around that negative ass shit. I don't want to be around you just all laying around getting high and doing it. Hell, why do I need to come around and see you? You doing the same damn thing that I seen you do 10 damn years ago. Why do I want to come and get that ain't even a damn update. That's a fucking pause. So, the same thing that I seen last time when I saw you. So, sometimes, guys, friends can love you better than family. And you just want people to do better. It ain't okay to not want to do better for yourself. Not to want to have something. It just, I always want to get over on somebody. Some scam and shit. I just get sick of that. I got sick of it. I got sick of that, and that's why I left. I didn't want to see none of that shit. And I've done quite good. Quite good. Guys, this guy coming out here, he finna go, y'all, I'm finna walk past this. This guy is about to, hold on for a second. So this guy, he finna come looking for his bike. Matter of fact, he coming. Watch, he finna look for this bike. I don't know if y'all can see him. Look, he looking for his bike. He see his bike gone. Y'all. Y'all see him? He looking for his bike. I'm gonna let him go tell security. Y'all see him? I'm gonna let him go tell security that his bike is gone. I don't want him to see the light from my phone. So now he's gonna go tell security his bike is gone. And then my team is about to call me and report that somebody's bike is missing or stolen. And then I'm fixing to meet him and talk to him. So anyway, that's it for today. Make sure you guys come back. I'm going to be trying to talk to you guys, on my lunch breaks and all that stuff, right? And don't get me wrong, guys, when I'm just sharing this stuff right here, it's just that when I sneak home, I don't want to go to the negativity. I don't want to go to the negativity at all. I want to go and see my loved ones, my elders, and all that stuff. And I want people to do better. Just do better. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.